Good day, Pinoy Clickers and Mixers. Welcome back to the channel. And for this video, we are building our buff Nemesis. Let's go! Okay, so we have here some buff or build-a-figure parts from the latest Marvel Legends series, Build-a-Figure Marvel's Nemesis. Okay, so you can see here that there are 6 figures that you need to collect in order to build this Nemesis figure. Okay, so out of the 6, we only got 3 because that's the new figures of X-Men that we don't have yet in our collection. We did not bother to collect the other 4 and just purchase the buff parts on its own. Okay, so but nonetheless, we have all of them here and we're going to build them. But before we do so, we have to take a look at some Heroclix figures of Nemesis. And there's actually only 2 and they have the same sculpt. Okay. Nemesis has not been done in Heroclix any other way than this 2. Okay, so and you can see here I have the cards. This is from the giant size X-Men set. Okay, so they are of different character cards, as you can see immediately in the image. This one is orange, this one is yellow. But if you look at the figures, they're not much different. I guess this is darker in a sense. Okay, but other than that, you don't really see the difference. Okay, so that's actually the correct one. Okay, so this one opens though. Okay, and then this one, I don't know if it's stuck or it just doesn't open. Okay, so but nonetheless, it is Nemesis. Okay, so he's a 2x2, and you can see him wearing a suit of armor. Okay, that reflects his powers. That he is an energy absorber, absorption power, and he needs it in order to survive with as an in his exoskeleton, I guess. Okay, so I'm not so familiar with the character, but let's take a look at the card. Nemesis is armor, exiles, horseman of apocalypse. Yeah, he is a son of Apocalypse allegedly, so he became one of his horsemen. Okay, and a trait: I've been stealing your life energy. At the end of your turn, if Nemesis damage an opposing character this turn, roll a d6. On a result of 3 to 6, heal Nemesis of 1 damage. So a lot of requirements just to heal 1. And the clock is ticking a special movement. Nemesis can use running shot. When he uses running shot, don't have speed value. Okay, so either 300 or 200 points. Okay, you can see there the Son of Apocalypse. Okay, and the significant appearance is Excels number 60, Alter Ego Unknown. You can see there the comic cover. Background: after nearly a year trapped on an alternate Earth, the former Horseman Holocaust, now known as Nemesis, returned alongside the world-hopping exiles to the world once ruled by his father, Apocalypse. At first planning to rebuild the Age of Apocalypse in his own image, he soon discovered that the power of the reality nexus called Mcran Crystal might allow him to conquer 1,000 Earths if he could convince the exiles to help him. Okay, so a lot of both villainy and hero stuff there. And then the other Nemesis, Armor Exiles, Horseman of Apocalypse, Ruler keywords. Okay, also have that life energy drain trait, but it's now each time an opposing character takes damage from an attack by Nemesis or Nemesis Poison, Nemesis may heal 1 click. Definitely much better because it's 400 points. A special attack power, Crack Containment Suit. Nemesis can use Pulse Wave. If he does, he doesn't have his range value and his damage value becomes his printed damage value and is locked. That's really strong. He has 8 range. So yeah. And a special damage power, Bio Nuclear Blast. Give Nemesis a power action. Draw a straight, horizontal, or vertical line of fire to any single square within Nemesis range and line of fire. ignoring other characters for the line of fire purposes. Make an attack as, as though making a range combat attack and compare the result to each character occupying a square along that line of fire or a square adjacent to that line of fire but still within his range. Each character hit is dealt 3 damage. So that's really strong and the power is really wordy. It's too much text. So, unknown real name, significant appearance, X-Men Alpha. I think there's also some mystery about his mother. If his father is Apocalypse, his mother is unknown, I guess. Background, ruler of North America as one of Apocalypse horsemen in the dark future of the Age of Apocalypse. Nemesis, also known as Holocaust, called millions from his base in Chicago, claiming to be Apocalypse Son. He is a mutant able to absorb all forms of energy and able to feed off a planet's bioenergy. Nemesis uses his plasma blast to incinerate anything in his path. He is highly radioactive and must be contained within his armor. Without such containment, he fears he would eventually disperse and die. Okay, so he absorbs life force and then shoots them as plasma energy, energy projection, energy absorption, all of that. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to our main event, building the buff figure of him. So he's from the Age of Apocalypse timeline, which is when Apocalypse ruled the Earth, I guess. Okay, so we're just putting them together. Oops, is this left or right? Right. Okay, so I love build a figure pieces. Okay, but we have to be extra careful because if you break apart, it's gonna be hard to find a replacement for that. You might need to buy the entire box. Okay, and then what do we do? Yeah, this one goes here. Okay, that seems right. Okay, let's put the arms. This looks like a left arm. Oops. There you go. Okay, so this looks like, what's this? Oh no. This looks like a left arm. Another left arm. Ah, okay, the right arm. Okay. That's a bit weird. Ah, it's an alternate hand. Okay. The right arm is a gun. Okay. Uh-huh. There. Oops. Please lock in there. Okay. Oh. Okay. And then he needs his helmet. His hazmat helmet. There. Okay. We need to put the, what do we call this? The backpack. Okay. And then the helmet should snap in perfectly. There. Okay. So it's going to be quite a strong, a big figure. Ooh. Where do we put the pipes? Here on the side. Okay. And there you go. We have here Nemesis from the Age of Apocalypse. Okay, so for this to his left hand is the guns, but the buff is the right hand. Okay, that's fine. So he's ready to shoot. Should absorb energy and shoot it out back to the target. Okay. Or you can also have him. Oh, okay. So the head moves. Okay, so you can have him helmet off for ultimate fear. Okay. Okay. So that's it. We finished our Build-A-Figure Marvel Legends Nemesis wave. Okay. I really like it. It seems it's very tall and sturdy, appropriate for a villain. Okay. So looking forward to the next Build-A-Figure wave for Marvel Legends. Okay. And I also look forward for this Nemesis Heroclix to either get a legacy card or we totally get a new Nemesis. Thank you very much once again, everyone. If you join me throughout this journey, our mini series of Marvel Legends Nemesis. Oh, by the way, I still have this. This should connect somewhere. Okay. Here. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So again, thank you for those of you who uh, joined us completely in all our Marvel Nemesis mini-series. If you haven't watched them, you can always look at the channel, like and subscribe. And until next time, bye-bye!